Namaskar, it's me Bibek Karkidholi. Today I am going to present on the topic concept map on learning theory and innovative teaching, subject teaching and learning mathematics. Course instructor Dr. Simkhada, date November 22, 2025. This map is about learning. Learning is a long-term change in a person's knowledge, skill, attitude, and behavior. It is the result of experience, study, and teaching. It internally involves building mental representation and association in the brain. Now, I am going to present about how students learn. Through constructivism, learning builds upon prior knowledge. Student may learn by visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Like this way, students have multiple intelligence like social, language, math, or logical, natural. These systems effectively present learning is a complex process defined by its outcome, its mechanism in the brain, and the diverse way students engage with it. Secondly, I'm going to tell about teaching. This map shows teaching is guided interaction between teacher and student. The primary goal is facilitating learning. The purpose of teaching are preparing student with skill for lifelong learning, inspire for curiosity and develop problem solving abilities, transforming of positively in students' life. The teacher's key role are facilitator or guide or motivator or assessor rather than knowledge transformer. The map represents four major learning theory under the umbrella of educational psychology. First one is cognitivism, second Piaget theory, third constructivism, and fourth one is Brunner's theory. These theories help educators to understand different aspects of how students learn and process information. I am going to talk about cognitivism at first. This map visualizes cognitivism as a process where the mind actively processes information. This theory views learning not as a change in behavior but as an internal mental process. The mind is an information processor. It is like computer that takes input, processing, and output. Learning process of cognitivism are organizing, storing, and memory strategy using it when needed. This map effectively shows how the theory directly informs the learning process. Let's talk about Piaget cognitive development. This map shows the relationship between the learning process and the developmental stages. Schema is the current understanding or a mental model. Assimilation means the child tries to feed the new experience into the existing schema. Accommodation, the child must create a new schema at this time. Equilibrium, balance restore, and the child's understanding of the world. The cycle happens within each stage, but the child forms schemas and thinks is defined by their current stage. Now the developmental stage of Piaget's learning theories. First one is sensory motor. It starts 0 to 2 years. Learning through sense and actions. Schema are physical. Second, pre-operational 2 to 7 years. Uses language and symbols but lack logical reasoning. Third one is concrete operational 7 to 11 years develop logical thought about concrete objects, and fourth one is formal operational, 11 plus years, can think abstractly or hypothetically and reason about moral and philosophical problems. This shows that cognitive development isn't just about adding new information but about fundamentally changing how we think as we move through these stages. Let's move on constructivism and Brunner's theory. This map shows how Brunner's theory provide a practical framework for applying this principle in the classroom. This diagram illustrates how learning constructed through experience supported by Brunner's modes and concepts. First, react in inactive mode for active learning. Second, share and discuss, iconic mode for specific context. Third, forming personal meaning, moving to the symbolic mode. Apply your new understanding, leading to a new experience. This theory says that the teacher's job is not to transmit knowledge but to support that, allow students to construct their own understanding. This concept map is about innovative pedagogy. This concept map visually groups several student-centered constructivist teaching methodologies. Your first one is inquiry-based learning, is driven by questioning, investigation, and discovery. The 5E models is the instructional framework for inquiry-based learning. It leads at engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Next, innovative pedagogy is project-based learning. Learning is applied through a long-term connection to real-world project. The real-world project is the central driver and container for all learning. It is not just an activity at the end of the unit. The unit is the project. The learning process is oriented towards an public presentation. This provides a clear purpose and audience, making the work meaningful. Third one is problem-based learning. Learning is initiated and motivated by the need to solve complex open-ended problem. There is no single obvious solution, which necessitates research and collaboration, connection to reasoning answer. The primary goal is shift from finding a correct answer to develop problem solving skill and reasoning process. The learning is the journey, not just a destination. Fourth one is STEAM education. Learning is most powerful and reflective of the real world when disciplines are integrated. Connection to the science, technology, engineering, arts, math, these disciplines are the interconnected components of the integrated approach. The arts component is crucial as it incorporate creativity, design thinking, and the humanities, which are essential. In mathematics, we can use all of the above theories and innovative pedagogy for effective learning and teaching. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.